Hey, I'm Big J. Okerson.
And I'm Dan Soder, and welcome to the Bonfire Podcast. Yeah, it's a podcast, and it's also a radio show. You can hear our full show every day on Sirius XM.
Go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special offer.
And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Most of the crew in studio, we got Christine Marie Evans, DJ Lewitsky, our Black King, the Black Tiger, Lewis Jones.
We only have one holdout, Jacob Atat.
Down in Florida, dude. Down in Florida, he's the fucking poop guru. He's my poop guru.
He's eating greens right now. Jacob never has poop problems, I bet. He is regular.
I am. Me and Jacob are opposite. Lou hit me with the welcome to your 40s kind of thing, and it really sunk in where I'm like, dude, I am constipated in a way that I haven't been since, I don't ever remember being like this.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, constipated.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I would go as far as to say I would.
You feel it's at the door too, right? It's like behind the hole.
Dude, it is. The only way I can equivalent it's dry heaving, and you can't throw up. My butt's dry heaving.
Have you this is dumb to ask, but have you tried like the kind of put your hands over your stomach and bend forward?
Squatty potty, done everything, dude. I've done everything.
Damn.
Ask me all the questions, and I'll tell you I've done it. I took a stool softener.
The only thing I have not done. You haven't put a finger up your butt yet.
Yep.
Yeah. You haven't just tried to dig it out.
No, I have.
You have?
This morning.
You went up there?
Yeah.
Over the bowl?
Like scooted forward, went back in. Yeah. Dude, in extreme
What'd you put
pain.
on your finger?
What?
What'd you put on your finger?
I had my wipes right there. So then I fucking...
Oh, you just went raw dog and
yeah.
Wiped off, yeah.
Yeah, and dude, I was in so much pain that I was like, come on, something. And in my mind, I was imagining that I would like, and then it'd be like, and pour out, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, it's like Jeff Daniels in Dumb and Dumber.
It's like when you whack that one spot on the ketchup bottle.
Yes.
And it starts coming. You're like, oh, there it is. There it is. There's the lever.
I was looking for my 57 inside my butthole. I was looking to slap my 57. And dude, the thing.
Have you tried? Yeah. Ask me, he goes, have you tried hitting the 57?
Yeah. Is this one? It's right above your hip. So I was talking to Jacob before the show about laxatives because I think after my sets tonight at the Stand, I'm just going to fucking pop a laxie and just get after it. Just sit by what I've never thought about.
Are you home tonight?
I'm at my place because Katie's up in Connecticut now.
Okay.
So what's funny is I've never thought about this, but you know when you like have painful poops or whatever, the noises you make, I've always been alone. So now knowing someone's in the other room and can hear me go like, come on, like that. And my bathroom in my apartment's close to my hallway. So I have to shut the door and like there's no fan. So I have to like turn on water and like music because I'm like, yeah, and just fucking pushing.
I've had before, I haven't been constipated in a long time, but I have had the shit like, if there's anything that I can correlate to what a woman must feel when the head of a child is behind their pussy hole. Dude. And you're like, the hole's not going to get big enough for this. I've had shits behind where I'm like, is this thing like...
I'm going to get ripped open.
It's not like in the tube, like ready to come out like a missile.
Yeah.
It's like laying sideways, you almost feel like.
I feel that's exactly how I feel. I feel like it's trying to come in through sideways.
Yeah.
And every time I'm getting so close that I'm like, dude, I shot out a little piece of poop today. And I was like, where's the rest? Where's the rest?
That was... What a tease.
But last night I got stool softener after your show at the Cellar. I went and talked to you and Josh, and I went and
a lot of people say that my show is stool softener. But...
Yeah, I thought it was too, but I still had that hard poop. Went and got stool softener and took it and was like, can't wait to wake up at 4 a.m. and try this. Got up at 7 being like, oh, something's going on. And then again, come on. It was a lot of that.
To get up after that must be the most defeating thing.
Yeah, every time. Every time it's like...
I can't believe that wasn't it.
I'll stand up. It's
hot.
I am looking forward to whatever comes out of me in a way of like... It is crazy. I would say that diarrhea is easier than this.
You're going to feel so good.
Right now I feel... Dude, last night after the show, I was like, oh, here it comes. Just took a nice hang at the bonfire and some laughs. Was in that bathroom for 30 minutes.
And here?
Up here at Sirius. Had to wait till someone left to make my noises.
Yeah. Because I've done that. I have not constipated, but getting out those sideways pieces, I have had like where you're like,
I had that recently where it was like a sideways one, and it really was like I slept. I like immediately shit and then had to go sleep because I was like,
dude,
what was that?
When it gets on the other side of the hole, though,
it's the best. Even talking
that
about,
one where you're like, I'm gonna rip. The fear is I go, I'm gonna rip.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
My A's gonna about to rip open, and then it doesn't. It just you feel like that. It just gets.
That's so. I've felt like I'm gonna rip for the last 2 days.
Yeah,
that's why this morning I was like, dude,
terrifying.
Finger in the Duke.
Christine, how dare you laugh? Christine woke everyone up in the house today with 3 farts that were should have been measured on some kind of like a topographical scale.
And I understand why you're disgusted, but can I just say right now, congratulations on passing. Not everyone can pass right now. No, I am farting.
It woke me up. It woke
like,
me up. Your farts are probably brutal right now, though.
I don't even know.
Well, they're passing around, dude.
I told Katie, I was like, when it started happening, I was like, I can't let one go because.
Yeah, that thing is going straight around ass.
Yeah.
And poop, I mean. Yeah, Christine.
But it woke you up?
3 bombers. First one woke me up, and then there was followed by 2 back-to-back. She said, and I went, I guess, like I was in the other room, and I went, damn. And I said to her, and she was like, no, really? Really? And then her guilt got to her. And when we got out of the cab here, she goes, do you want to know something? They woke me up too. But when I heard you say, damn, I was like, I'm just going to act like I'm not awake.
That's funny. That's really funny. You got woken up like a dog. Like when a dog farts and wakes up.
Farted myself awake.
It set our sex life probably back 4 months.
I was like, you don't think it's sexy at all, you perv?
Nope. Dude, they were trumpet? Blasts.
Her little...
No, they weren't like that. I'm telling you, they were like, she remembers. No, it was like, 3 longies in a row, a total of 15 seconds.
That's good. That's good farting.
Yeah, we had leftover Italian food last night.
Oh,
I don't even know.
Make it more gross, would you? She goes, sorry, chicken parm farts.
Oh, I had week-old burger. Sorry about that. That was microwave tuna casserole.
Yeah.
Really had to put it in there. I
made a late-night gas station decision on food this weekend that I threw out before I even tried. I took a bite, and then I threw it out because it was a ridiculous
What'd you
thing.
get?
Prepackaged.
Okay. I'm the prepackaged king. I'll eat a prepackaged anything.
No, I don't agree. You shouldn't do that.
Except sushi. That's weird.
I've done that.
That's crazy.
It is weird. But this is it was a little tub, like a side order of tuna and macaroni salad. And I opened it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I took a bite and I go, this tuna's just been like sitting in the, I don't know, man. It's just weird.
Was it tingy? Was it like when you took a bite, it have like that metal
almost acidy, right? Yeah, no, I threw it right away. I was like, there's no way.
That's such a gross thing to get from a gas station.
It is.
Tuna macaroni.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't trust that at a barbecue.
Well, Aaliyah Janine brought me to Milwaukee and gave me the quick trip speech like, this is actually a good Wawa, and what a crazy statement. I mean,
it's what it was. She said it was as good as Wawa, or it was Wawa.
She said quick trip is
it's a gas station.
Yeah, they make sandwiches and stuff, but guess what? Not when we went. They weren't making it. They told me they would heat up one of the prepackaged sandwiches for me of that were just like, it looks like they cut the turkey with a cleaver.
What were the
love?
What excuses was she giving you when that happened? Because that's always funny when you're like, dude, I'm going to take you to this place.
Nothing. She saw the fat in me that I'm just going to figure it out and get something. So
but she wasn't at all like, shit, sorry, I hyped it up so much. Can't believe they're closed.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, in fact, one of the lady outside said they were making sandwiches still, and then I went inside and he goes, "We could do like a ham and cheese or something, like ham and Swiss." And I go, "Wait, you have the stuff, but I can't choose what I'd want on the sandwich." And he's like, "No." I was like, "Okay." And he goes, "I could heat up one of these prepackaged for you." I'm like, "It's all right, dude."
I could tell you what I feel like making. And I feel like making a ham and cheese, so that's what you're going to get.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically what he did. He goes, you know what? I'll tell you what you like. You'd like. Let me look what I got here.
Yeah, that goofy Wisconsin accent.
And I'll tell you this also. How good! I had the cheese curds from Culver's.
Yeah,
that's like the big thing. Listen, they were, Leah Janine brought them to the green room, so they weren't like fresh hot. But even if they were. It's not the best thing I've ever had.
Have you ever had really good cheese curds?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they're really... Yeah. In Madison, there's a bar right by the comedy club.
Yeah.
It's got cheese curds that I go to every time because it's fucking awesome.
fried cheese curds.
Oh, and they give you all these dipping sauces, and you know I'm a condiment boy.
Yeah,
I'm just looking for that.
These were fine. They just like, I don't know. It's like their McDonald's place. You know, it's there.
Oh, I know. They released a cheese. They had a burger with a specific kind of cheese when I was working that weekend. Mm-hmm. And me and Jeffrey Asmus, who was opening for me, he's like, "We'll get up. There's a Culver's by us. We'll walk over. It'll be crazy." And we walked over and we're like, "That line is insane." And they're like, "Sorry, we sold out of the curd burger at like 11 a.m. And you're like, "You cheese-loving fucks. That's crazy." It was like a new iPhone.
It's ridiculous.
They put out a curd burger and these motherfuckers lost their goddamn minds.
Apparently their big thing, though, is milkshakes. They say most places, what they told me about Wisconsin in general, is milkshakes, because the dairy there.
Yeah.
So the milkshakes are always like, but here's one thing I asked too, and I had a problem with this. They were like, "It's the best milkshake place." I go, "Yeah." We're like, they give you the milkshake, then you get like the metal tin that's got almost a whole other milkshake in it. And they went, "No." And I go, "Don't ever tell me."
So what are we doing?
Don't ever tell me. Am I hearing phantom farts? Was that you, Christine?
No, you're just hearing it in your head. You got PTSD.
I know, I'm ready.
You got PTSD from farts.
I wish I would have recorded it and made it my new alarm. Because I'll tell you what, I've never woke up more alert. I was up before my alarm.
I've never thought about how much people poop until now. I've just been like seeing people on the street and been like, I bet that guy doesn't have to poop.
Took it for granted all these years. You took your shits for granted all these years.
The craziest thing is, this is what Katie said.
I've taken general arm motion for granted, it turns out.
That's exactly when your arm hurts, that's what's happening to you right now. Your arm hurts. You're like, man, I didn't really you know when like
it's bone cancer though, so don't get upset yet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me because
no, me. I have bone cancer.
Oh,
no, you have ass cancer.
Yeah,
stupid.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You have poop cancer.
I go, man, I'm gonna get all skinny and weird because I have poop cancer. But Lou got a tooth pulled today, and I bet you've been thinking that all day of like, God, I didn't realize how great it was when my teeth didn't hurt.
No, he's not. He's thinking about they fucking gave him. What did they give you? Norco?
Oh, just wait.
Vikes?
What happened?
They gave me a shot, whatever they used instead of Novocaine now. Didn't work. Full pain in my whole face and jaw.
So to make up for that, they gave you what?
Nothing.
Shut up.
Kicking the ass out the door.
No, but now you have a Norco or a Vicodin, right?
Nothing.
Dude, welcome to fucking New Jersey dentistry. They have to kick you out because they're like, we know you're going to sell these pain pills to your friends.
What are you saying? You don't have them to sell to your friends? Because me and Christine, have a light night tonight.
Because we punched you in that alley to loosen that tooth last week.
I got Advil.
Advil?
Yes.
Come on, dude.
I would love some. I want to eat a fucking steak.
All right, let's organize
Where
something.
Back of your mouth? Molar?
The wisdom top right.
Dude, why don't you come over and do a dabs after work?
Wisdom? You got your wisdom tooth pulled?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
And they just gave you Novocaine and it didn't work?
Right.
Did you tell them it didn't work?
Are you fucking Rambo?
It was just too late. It was too late for me.
You go like this.
That's a lie. That's a lie. It's not too late. I mean, it's not a lie, but did they tell you it was too late?
No, we already had the pliers out.
So what?
Pliers? What kind of fucking 30s dentist are you going to?
So you're saying you could
pliers.
kind of feel it.
Dude,
it worked kind of, right?
No, because usually I had a wisdom tooth pulled last summer and my whole face was numb.
What are you doing? Just one at a time?
Yeah, you just feel the pressure of getting knocked around, but you don't actually feel anything happen.
Right. Now I feel everything.
You felt him like go in there?
Stop him. You
Stop
psycho.
Him. Stop him.
It was so nonchalant and quick. Like he was just small talking me and then boom.
But then it was done.
Yeah. And then I'm like, God, it kind of hurts. He's like, that'll pass.
Damn, dude.
Did not.
You know, it was working, Lou. If you're saying it kind of hurts, then it was sort of working.
You ripped a tooth out of your head.
Because ripping a tooth out of your head would be extremely painful.
I mean, I imagine that you'd pass out from that.
You'd be blood streaming down your face.
Well, the local, the squirty stuff they do before they give you the injection to numb that area, that is what that worked. But,
oh, yeah, so you were on anesthesia.
But that's not really
You could have
strong.
slept on Christine's butt cheeks and let her farted it out for you.
Dude.
I bet those things definitely had buckshot power.
You could have fucking stolen that for me. Oh, what that?
If I was laying by her butt, I would have pink eye right now.
Yeah. It'd be funny if there was just a light brown mist in the room.
For sure. I waited specifically time to walk out because I was like, if I smell what those noises created, I'm going to hit her in her sleep, and then I'm going to walk out and never look back. I'll send for my things.
And I'm just over here.
The house belongs to the fart now.
And I'm just, sorry. It's in the walls. It controls the TV.
The house belongs to the fart now.
Man, I would kill the fart fancy free right now. You don't know how good you got it till it's gone.
You never. It's like I almost want to just I've been filming Christine sleep to show her crazy things she's doing lately.
Yeah.
Because she's been grinding her teeth and not wearing her night guard. And I was like, here's why you have to wear it. It's insane the noise it's making.
You just do like,
Yeah.
buddy,
Really?
this is what it sounds like.
It was scary.
This is what it sounds like. Dan, listen. It sounds like this. It goes,
I'm like, what am I so freaked out about in my sleep?
I don't know. You got to put your fucking mouthpiece.
it's wild. But now she's also taken to, I don't know if it's medication or whatever, but she's taken to, instead of snoring, which is another constant, now it's this. She goes, it's a moan. She's nonstop moans.
I've heard that before. I've heard Katie do that form of snoring before, where she'll be like,
she's going,
she'll make noise. Do you snore, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Christine's always asleep first.
I think
But
I have it on my phone.
does he just saw logs?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you try to push him on his side?
Yeah, I move him.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Really? You move him and he's like,
I do that with Christine too. Christine's such a dead sleeper, though. I mean, I just do it.
God.
If you saw what I was doing there in her sleep, you'd be like, you don't do that, dude. Don't do that, dude. I mean, if it's just enough where she's snoring on my face, I just like grab her face and like mush it over the other way. I'll yank pillows out from under her and be like, you're too high or something. Like, change levels.
stop.
It sucks.
You hook her into one of those bat things where she hangs upside down. What?
I wish I could fall asleep first. Christine's
are you-
most unattractive state is the way she does not sleep hot.
Are you a deep sleeper or a quick sleeper? Do you fall asleep quick or do you stay asleep?
Oh, I wish I could stay asleep now. I'm a constant wake up guy.
And
all night.
you don't fall asleep easy.
No, sometimes when I'm feeling it, like I know. Last night we put on that second episode of Bill Cosby.
Oh,
and I'm
you could
telling
say
you,
it put you to sleep.
But with the Bill Cosby thing, I got in a position, Dan, that I was like, I told Christine move back on the couch because I was going to put my head on a pillow, like kind of like behind her, like near her butt, and lay there and watch the show. I went in that position.
Highway through the danger zone.
Buddy, I went in that position with a plan. I was like, I'm going to nod off on the couch. Sometimes it's nice. You go, I'm going to go to sleep on the couch.
I do it every night.
Oh, yeah?
Because Katie stays up later than me.
Oh, okay.
So she'll be playing PlayStation in the other room, and I'll be like, I'm going to watch wrestling and fall asleep. And I love falling asleep on the couch.
Well, I don't love
Have
it.
my whole life.
I don't love it, but we fall asleep on the couch, and then at a certain time I get up, and I'm like, this is horrible.
Yeah, when you
And
get
then
up, you're like,
Yeah, and I just made my way to the bed. I just flopped on top of the bed, didn't even unmake it, made it nice and easy, and just flopped on top of it for another. I only had about like 3 hours, so I had to wake up for basketball.
Okay.
He didn't even try to wake me up.
Not even try. There's no point. Look, when
So
she's
what, on the couch?
Yeah, to move to the bed.
Here's why I don't do it. And can I tell you why? And Dan, you might. I don't know.
I might agree with him on this because
Sometimes you'll agree with Christine though too, on these kind of things.
I'm a very fair man.
Yeah, on these kind of things. But here's the problem. I see her fading, and I'll be like, Christine, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette.
Why don't you go to bed?
I'm like, go get the bed. Like, we still have to take the throw pillows off, the whole thing. So I'm like, get in bed. Do whatever your nightlies are and get in bed. And she goes, I will. I go, no, get up and do it now because you're going to,
But
I'm
where
going to go
she's at
smoke.
right now, where she's at right in that moment is like the sweet taste of sleep is feeling. It's like,
Right. So I'm going, Christine, go to sleep, but just move to the bed now. And when I come up, I'll just get in bed. And she's like, yeah, no, I will. 100% of the time I come up. And by the way, now I'm furious. I get upstairs and I go, nice, real nice. Don't worry, I'll get the bed together, you fucking ass. So now I say things. Now I get to the point where I go, Christine, I'm going to bed. If you're not coming, I'm going to close the door. Like I'm saying it one time.
yeah.
I'm not your dad. I don't have to keep waking you up constantly
Why
to go
not
to bed.
just-
Come to bed, you dumbass.
yeah, just let her sleep on the couch until she finds her way home.
I do.
That's
That's
smart.
what I do now. Now I just
agree.
leave her out there.
I completely. I am one of those people where I will fall asleep on the couch. I fall asleep when I lay down. It just happens. I lay down, I'm out.
Like one of those dolls whose eyes close
Dude,
when they go down.
yeah, it's exactly what I am. My big head, the blood fucking settles. I said that. I fall asleep. It'll be things where I have talked so much shit about how I'm not going to fall asleep. I was watching the Royal Rumble on Saturday, and we just ate, and I was like, she went in, she's like, I'm gonna go play PlayStation. I'm like, all right, well, I'm watching the Royal Rumble, and then I went into the corner of the couch and I put my feet up and the blanket on, and she's like, is the blanket on your legs? And I was like, yeah. She's like, you're gonna fall asleep during this pay-per-view? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna fall asleep. Then she walked in.
Not what I do, baby.
She walked in at the end of the match, and just stood in front of the TV, and I was like, and then I woke up and I was like, it's up. And she was like, not gonna fall asleep, huh? I was like,
I become a warden, man. Yeah,
it was a boring match.
I get it like her. I become a warden. I'm like, just go.
Yeah.
Go in the thing. Like, what's,
You also like refuse to admit that you're sleeping and refuse to admit that you'll be snoring, and I'm like, Jay, you're asleep. And you're
does
like,
he do the Does he do the fall asleep sitting up thing where he's like, I'm fine, I'm watching TV, and then
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And he denies his sleep.
You
so you snore awake now.
Denying sleep or not, I'm not arguing. I'm sure I do that. Unaware snoring. That's a bad sign. Isabel, you say all the time too. She goes, you used to say you were not sleeping in a movie theater, and then like we had to wake you because you were making us uncomfortable.
Did I start snoring in the movies on Christmas?
Yes.
Oh my God, what movie?
Spider-Man.
What? I haven't even seen it yet.
Well, it's a real snooze fest for Christine.
Yeah, Christine gave it 2 snoozes.
Yeah, a real snooze fest. Christine Evans, Bonfire, Sirius XM.
Couldn't make it through the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you needed more Spider-Men.
Maybe we dress up Christine like Gene Shalit. Falling asleep on the couch for me is very enjoyable.
Well, last night
Feels
I made a
wrong.
decision.
It feels kind of wrong.
I put on that second Bill Cosby episode, and I got in position because I go, as soon as my eyes start closing, I'm just letting them, and I'm going to do a couple hours here, and that's what I did. Thank God.
I used to fall.
Woke up before. I don't know if we be here today. If she fucking dropped those 3 on my head.
Oh my God, where you were?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. It's like
That'd have been right on. She doesn't. Now listen, I go head when she falls asleep sometimes in bed. I go head to toe, and I'm there for plenty of her beefs. But she's undercovers, and I'm not.
Wait, you go head to toe like sleepaway camp?
No, not when I not to go to
he
sleep.
likes watching TV like that.
Oh yeah, see on his tum tum.
Yeah, like on my tum tum.
Yeah.
Smoke a joint. You know what I mean?
Fun.
And yeah, and like dick around on my phone or Switch or something.
I'm so boring that if I come in the bed, if I lay down in the bed, it's sleep time.
Yeah.
Sleep time for Big Danny. And
No, I'll sit and watch a little tube.
And I told Katie, I'm like, watch TV, hang out, watch TV, and she'll be like, you flip around and I'm passive aggressive in my sleep. I'll be asleep and I'll be like, like that. And she's like, okay, do you want me to turn it? And I was like,
Yeah, you go. Yeah, you go. Oh,
shut up, Keith. And she's like, all right, I'll stop watching Dateline. And I was like, I didn't know I did that. And I flip around so much.
I watched the whole Dateline while Christine was asleep the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll flip around so much that Katie will be like, I got to move to the couch. You're flipping and flopping. One time I hit her because my arm flopped around.
That'll teach her.
I've hit Jay.
Yeah, I know. I was talking about it the other day. His fucking arm comes a flapping, and you're like, oh.
I tell you that my favorite is dropping a remote on Christine's head.
Damn,
it's funny.
That sound is just plastic on bone, where it's like clunk,
Yeah, just for a second, like,
tonk, and you're like, oh,
and you know it hurt.
Did you wake up like, ow?
Oh, it's been while she's awake sometimes. Because the thing is, like, I'd just be like leaning over. The way our TV was the other place,
Yeah.
we'd lay like chest to back, and I would remote control like this, like up high.
And sometimes it's
So it's just thing falls out of your hand. It's like right, just eat a remote to the face, dude. She's had it a couple
Oh
times.
man! Oh yeah! You just hope you don't see the trickle of blood come down. And you're like, huh?
Oh no!
What happened?
Oh no!
Oh god! It opened me up. Yeah, man. I trying to stay asleep has been something I've been like. I tried melatonin. It doesn't work.
Me either.
I just,
Melatonin gets me to sleep though.
Oh, I can. That's not my problem.
Oh, see, melatonin to me.
If you
it's
told
like,
me I needed to go to sleep right now, I could sleep under this microphone on this console. I could go to sleep for a good 15 minutes.
I only get into bed really tired once in a while. The only time consistently I'm exhausted at a time that is like
Appropriate.
if I was super exhausted at 1 a.m., a part of me would be like, hell yes,
Yeah.
hell yes. It's not 3:30. It's not 4 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like the times that I tend to go to bed. A lot of times. So if I can go to bed like early, it's great. When Christine falls asleep before me too, it's like sometimes hard to fall asleep. But the most exhausted I am is the night before I have a flight. That's the only time I get exhausted at a right time.
Really?
Yeah, you know what I mean? When it's
I
like
can't sleep the night before a flight.
no, I can't eat. I try not to. Or I try to get a few hours if I can, if it's going to depending on how long the flight's going
I
to be.
want to go to bed so appropriately timed and all this stuff. I want to go to bed at 10 and wake up at 8 and all this stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah, and it's just impossible.
Impossible.
I end up like, but I'm never more tired than a time where it's like you have to try to get some sleep. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it just for whatever reason, because and I know it's a mental thing because you have to go on this flight. You're like, oh, I don't get to sleep tomorrow morning. And it just goes like, it just rides you like this. And you're like, man, I'm so tired right now. And it's like 3:30 and I leave for the airport in an hour and a half.
I gotta get
this sucks.
I hate this. And you kick around a little. Yeah. You flip over and look at your clock and you do I'll never be more tired or sleepy than when I get home from the road on Sunday. And I am excited to play a video game or watch a movie or hang out. And then I'll be like, what's up?
That's the bummer.
What's going on?
Sunday night's your night, and when it's fucked with bad sleep, and that night you're tired, you're like, no, this is my night to do everything.
Because when I was single, it was easy to do the fly late on Saturday or fly early Sunday morning, come back to Queens, sleep for 2 hours, wake up, hang out with Vecchione.
Just doing your own thing.
Go get my groceries, do whatever the fuck I want, stay up. But now with Katie, I come home and I'm like, all right, should we get lunch? What should we do? I'm like, up. Yeah. And then just the second that I'm like, oh, fuck, I want to fall asleep so bad.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get stupid early sometime. Unless it's a long flight, like the short flights, I'm trying not to leave stupid early anymore because my thought's always to get out of Dodge quick.
Sure.
But this weekend, I got home late, unfortunately. It sucked. I got home like 6 at night.
Yeah, it sucks.
Last week because I had to leave at 2. But sleeping the full night there on the road was kind of like, all right. When I went to the airport, everything was just kind of like, I still fell asleep on the plane for a little bit. So it was like, it's only a 2-hour flight. But when I woke up that day, I was like, you know what? This is fine.
It is kind of nice. As we're getting older, it's easy to do the travel thing. I remember when I was drinking and I was on the road and you just wake up hungover and you'd be like, well, let me smoke some weed and then I'll get on the plane. Oh, I'm so cool.
Well, even having drinks on Saturday night now, and again, if my flight's at 6 a.m., and you're like, people say that, they go, dude, you're going to the airport at 4:30 in the morning. You might as well come out and drink with us. I'm like, no, that's a terrible idea.
No, dude, as I'm bearing down on my 40s, and
they're like, just stay up and drink. I go, buddy, that is going to fuck my week I do that.
If you're in your 20s and you're listening to this right now, just understand all the stuff that you take for granted, like being able to sleep through the night,
or
pooping consistently,
or play basketball once and not have a mega injury,
go play a game in the park with your friends and not wake up fucking hurting. Just know it's coming. Your late 30s, your 40s, they're coming.
Just hurt.
It's coming to hurt you.
Joe Rogan, suck my cock. I know one's built like you. Yeah, Joe Rogan's 50 and fucking climbing mountains barehanded.
Yeah, dude, that's because he's on enough juice to fucking kill a horse.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm going to get
Should we start juicing?
Dan, don't say that. I'm going to juice so bad. In fact, I have a doctor's
appointment. Will it make me poop?
I have a doctor's appointment for my arm. I would say just inject roids in anything. It's probably going to make it better.
Poop.
I'd say if you can find steroids tonight, inject it right in your asshole. Maybe your asshole's not strong enough to shit this thing out.
That's what it is.
There's a tea that's good.
Oh, no, I already got... Jacob sent me the pills, dude. I'm going right to Dwayne Reed.
You got to know a tea that really cleans you out, Christine?
Smooth move.
Christine, do me a favor. Could you not be so gross for 5 seconds and not show Dan your shit tea?
Thank you for bringing that up. I'm going to get Senecot extra strength.
Yeah.
You get duty in your mouth and then you duty in somebody else's mouth.
Would you like to try? You want to spread your butt cheeks really far and I'll yell at your asshole?
Hey, let it out.
I could try that.
It's going to be funny though because I'm going to take it as I'm leaving the stand like drugs. I'm going to be like, after my last set, I'm going to be like,
responsibility's over. Time to get nice.
Yeah. And then I'm going to get home and be like, I'm like, oh. I hope.
And that was the end of my best day. And this is my best day. Thank you so much.
I just keep thinking about if it's something seriously wrong and I have to be like, sorry, Rochester, I can't make it this weekend. I have a compacted colon or something where they're like,
and then Dan's gonna run home and go,
cured my lactose intolerance.
Thank you, good night.
Not even the worst closer of the year either.
It's not.
Dude, someone brought up the special we're talking about right now at the cellar last night, and I popped in a way that, I had to check myself. I was like, are you guys talking about... Oh, yeah. Sorry. And they were like, yeah, we are. And I was like...
Dan Perlman reached out to me about it just blindly. Didn't even know he did a thing about it. He goes, dude, you see this whatever joke? And I was like, oh, yeah, it's been a thing.
Oh, about the one I'm talking about, the one we're talking about now, or the one...
The Ridge.
Oh, yeah.
No, the winner.
Yeah, so which, by the way, we will see you this weekend. Jay will be in Dallas at the Addison Improv this Thursday through Saturday. For tickets, go to bigjcomedy.com and come to the show.
And come to the fucking, Rochester.
Yeah, Rochester. Come out to
Saying,
Rochester, New York, and we'll have a little conversation outside.
Talk
about
over a garbage plate.
Yeah, dude. I've never had a garbage plate.
Me either.
I'll have
That's
one this
the
weekend.
thing.
Maybe that'll make me poop.
Probably.
If
Look,
I go-
look what's in a garbage plate.
Can you have a garbage plate? If I go up there with a backpack full of books, if you know what I mean.
Like Balky Bartakamoose.
Yeah, dude. If I go up there fully loaded, I'm going to have a garbage plate and hopefully just let it rip. I am looking forward to this shit in a way
Yeah.
that I'm like, man, I want to bust.
You're going to look at it.
I'm gonna
When did you take the stool softener?
last night.
Dan?
And still didn't kick in.
It's been
Maybe you should get the Senecot S.
okay. I took 2 stool softeners. One at midnight, one at 11:30 a.m.
At
Garbage
this
plate.
point, I mean, what can the harm be? I think
Okay.
you're going to be home.
Here's what it is. Hang on, I'm gonna read what the garbage plate is. This is gonna get him. This is gonna get him going. Don't worry, Jacob. This is gonna get him going. It's a plate piled high with fried potatoes.
Okay.
Love that. Baked beans.
Not really a fan.
Come on. Hot dogs.
Okay.
Onions.
Yeah.
Mustard
Sure.
and a chili like meat sauce.
I'll do that. I'll do that without the beans. Is that possible
They're
without
saying
beans?
they're not good. There's also like
Also, by the way, can I bring up
there's
something?
also supposed to be like macaroni salad or something. It's like or
It looks
macaroni
like there's
or
like
macaroni
a
and
sausage
cheese or
a
something.
burger patty.
Can I say something? I had beans in a dish. Katie made a lovely chili on Saturday night.
Mhm.
Might have been Friday night. It was like when the snowstorm was coming, we went and bought groceries.
I should make a chili. I look like a guy who should have a once a year chili.
Absolutely.
have no recipe.
Absolutely. And with like a Philly flair on it.
Totally.
There's like something where you're like, oh, because that meat is known in Philly.
the Worcester
Yeah. So Katie made chili, and she's like, I know you hate beans, but chili, you need beans. You can't have chili without beans. And I was like, throw them in there.
The big reds, at least.
Yeah, we had the big red kidney beans. So I had those, and I've been constipated since, and I've never had
I think
beans.
the beans bound you up.
Do you think that's what it was?
You're allergic to vegetables, like a fucking boy.
Oh, you think so,
Boy,
doctor?
Oh, you think so, doctor? But do you think that's it? I'm looking for causes in all the wrong places. Looking for causes.
Looking
that's like
for
the
causes
opposite of
in
what
all
beans
the
do.
wrong.
What's
yeah,
that?
Beans are supposed to make you
I
really
know.
blast.
Yeah.
Beans, magical
That
fruit.
doesn't
The more
really
you eat, the more you
make
toot.
sense.
Which I have been tooting. I just haven't been pooping
How long has it been now?
since like a solid Duke Saturday morning.
Oh, how about soup? Soup. It's your favorite
Poop.
food. It makes you have to poop. I don't know. I didn't know how to think. It's the
I
first
don't
time I
know.
heard the
Dude,
song.
I have tried I like.
Tried vegetables? Just
Yeah,
eating
I ate
vegetables?
all vegetables and hummus last night at the cellar. being
Have you
like,
tried shoving a zucchini up your ass?
No, but I'll do
You should
it.
see what like the fart jar girl eats.
Yeah, you might have to break it up. Maybe put an M80 up your ass and see if you need to break it up a little bit.
Like a dynamite charge.
Yeah, you got to get a blast going.
I thought that's what my finger was going to be.
Yeah, I know. In your head, you were like, if I get this thing up there.
In my mind, like a cartoon, I pictured it, my finger going up, coming out, and then
Yeah.
and nothing.
Just fingered shit.
Just me going, ow, 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 ow. Abdominal massage has also been shown to stimulate the muscle contractions. I'm having the muscle contractions.
You are.
I'm having the contractions.
Okay.
I'm getting to the point where all that needs to happen is the poop needs to fall out of my body. I don't know why the poop's not falling out of my body.
I have and
I'm-
also for something from a nurse.
Yeah.
That uses takes care of geriatric patients.
Sure, I'm geriatric.
If you press the belly in and
Yeah.
finger around the butthole in a circular motion,
Oh.
that will send things shooting out. That's what they use on geriatric patients.
Guess what?
Rub around your ring, dude.
I'm going.
You
I'm
want me to do
going. I am going a full. I'm
You want me
gonna
to do it? You want me to fucking
Dude.
you gonna work the ring?
dude. I'm gonna do that. I almost want to go do that now during the show, but I think I'm just gonna go with the whole firework finale and take laxatives and do that and massage my belly.
No, the stool softener's not working, and aren't they the same thing?
No,
And you think Jacob's stuff's better than like just X-Lax?
I didn't take X-Lax. I took a natural stool softener, which is like you drink it in water and it's supposed to get in your stomach and make everything more watery.
Do you know?
But it doesn't force you to shit like a laxative does.
I'm a bit of a holistic guy. I don't
Yeah.
like modern medicine, so maybe,
I've always known that.
have you thought about maybe human centipede Christine's ass to your mouth and letting her blow 3 in there, maybe shoot your shit out of your ass.
I think that's very smart. I'd be willing to look into that. I'll tell you what.
I know it's a little hippy dippy of me.
I love it. I also kind of think it's more Eastern European science than it is anything. I believe that.
Okay, maybe it's just my friends from the East.
I'm not sure if the centipede is from the Balkan region or the Germanic area.
Be batting around centipede and Christine.
Yeah, but I will. If I come back Monday, let's look into that. If I come back from Rochester and I got a,
Now there's a garbage plate in there too.
Dude, I don't know. It's gonna start falling out of my ears.
That's not the classic garbage plate.
Oh hell yeah! Lou
I don't think so.
Lou just pulled out a fucking rubber glove. Can I hold on to that? Oh yeah. Thank you, sir.
Hell yeah.
Guess what? Captain Save a Hoe in case I need it later.
Oh, I thought you were going to blow it up and make a glove turkey.
You thought I was going to put it over my head and do the Mandel. I started carrying around wipes, though, just in case.
Oh, yeah. Good move.
Can I tell you right now, this is another sign of getting old. Look at these, huh? Fit right in your fucking...
Cottonelles break up too easy.
Damn, you are rough on your butt.
That's I'm
Cottonelles are fine for me.
I'm Kirkland signature.
Damn, dude, you need that Costco strength. You need mother of 6 strength on your butt.
They're strong. They don't fall. The Cottonelles, dude. Like you might as well just wipe your asshole with your finger.
I don't agree with that. I have the extra large pack that I bought, the stack pack.
That's why your asshole's too dainty to handle this kind of situation.
You know what? You're right.
My rugged butthole would be out there. I don't give a shit. I'd pop a roid. I shove it back in.
I was wondering if damn, you're a man. I was wondering if gay dudes deal with, like in moments like this with their constipated or dealing with their asshole, if it's like a mechanic and your car breaks down, you know how to work it better. You know, you're like, I'm like under the hood tinkering where I'm like, I don't know if I push this, does it? Or gay guys like, listen, honey, I can feel it's busted on the right piston.
Yeah, constipation is the period of the gay community.
Yeah.
It's going to shut down shop for a week.
You guys are so old-fashioned with your wipes. It's like you don't understand that you're using the Sony Discman of ass cleaning.
Can I tell you right now, Jacob?
I've told you to get that thing, and it'll give you an enema every time. That would have helped you a lot.
Bobby Kelly got off stage at the Cellar last night, and we were talking, and I told him I was constipated, and he goes, get a bidet, dude. What are you doing? BidetKing.com. Go to BidetKing.com, $200. He's like, the water will shoot that shit out of your ass.
He's right.
I think he's right.
Or stick with what you're doing.
I couldn't imagine.
You know best.
I couldn't imagine.
I don't need that, Jacob.
Yeah,
I'm full of poop.
Very aggressive.
I'm full of poop right now, and I'm taking all advice. So please
I gave you this advice a long time ago.
Yeah, Jacob, and I
couldn't
didn't take it then, and I'm sorry.
I can't see the possibility of a bidet, first of all, knocking out constipation. I couldn't see doing it. There's no way the pressure is that high.
It is. I'm telling you.
I use a shower head in the bathroom, and I'm pretty sure the water doesn't go up my butt. And I spray it. It's 3 streams that meet in the one stream, like the fucking when they tried to kill Gozer in the Ghostbusters. It's 3 streams coming together into one stream, and I put that right where they meet on my asshole, and I don't think it goes up my asshole.
Jacob.
No,
Trish, this isn't about. I just made a reference. Trish, back down.
Jacob.
Listen to Jay. He knows best. He doesn't have one, but that's
Jacob.
I don't have one.
Are they easy?
Jay, are you getting the new iPhone 3 when it comes out? I hear the camera's really good on that.
Jacob, you're getting angry with me. I think a bidet is awesome if it does what it says it's going to do.
Now, Jacob.
And I'm telling you it does.
Do I need to hook it up to a water source, or can I just pull it out of the fucking box and bing, bang, boom?
No, it hooks up in 5 minutes. You're using the water source that connects to
Jacob,
the
you have
toilet.
a soft, supple, yet firm, muscular ass. What are me and DJ Lou's going to do about this? That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm telling you,
we get
your
a real
life.
mudslide going up there. You know what I mean? It's like
God,
when a baby shits up its diaper into its shirt.
I would kill for that.
You won't go back afterward. I'm telling you, it'll change. You won't want to go on the road because you won't have it to take with you.
Fuck. I don't know, man. I took Myrtle on a walk and she pooped, and I felt like she was rubbing it in.
Yeah, just like, oh my God, it's so relieving.
She looked at me. I was like, what? Stop.
Christine, should we get a bidet?
I'm going to get a bidet. I'll tell you right now, this has made me want to get a bidet.
Yeah.
All that money I'll spend on softeners and laxatives.
I'm going to have to have Christine. Christine, you have to fart yourself before you get into bed at night now.
Well, I didn't
Fart it
think
out?
about a bidet working like an enema, but I guess it does.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. in theory.
Enema.
Oh my God.
The aim of it is what I also concern myself with. When you get the aim wrong, you're going to hit your thighs.
But that's why you set it. You got to set it, and then it's just good to go.
Yeah, but what about, you think me and Christine's assholes are in the same place?
No, but maybe there's like luxury settings on cars where you hit one and
One or two.
It's like,
we do use that in our cars.
It's hard to explain this. First of all, there's a nozzle. There is a direction, like a up and down on the direction, but you just know where to sit. After like the first or second, your butt just knows where to be. Trust me.
damn, dude, you are really selling this. Just go to bidetking.com. Let's see what we're looking at. Let's show
You've never
Jacob.
just like tried the one at Gas Digital?
No, have you?
Yeah.
You shit at Gas Digital before?
No, I've just tried the bidet.
Oh, get off, you creep.
I'm about to
You
call
do
them.
everything wrong. Why don't you fart there?
I'm about to call them.
Clean your
after this-
pussy at home.
I'm about to call them and be like, hey, can I stop through after the show? And they're like, oh, you want to do a podcast? I'm like, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Get the tushy. I told you.
The Tushy.
Bring
Look
up
up the
go
Tushy.
to go to Bidet King.
Or look up a Tushy.
Well, Toto is the top of the line. That's the biggies.
But that's a full toilet. This
No,
is like
no, that's not true. They make the toilet tops.
Which
All
one?
right.
It's like a
I'm telling
replace.
you that-
It's like a toilet seat.
This is Tushy.
These are the ones that just sit over your bowl, sort of.
Fantastic.
I kind of like that. That's kind of easy.
They're very easy
Yes,
to
what I
install.
just have to say to you is, are you gay?
Yeah.
Do they want
So
to
that
sponsor
seat-
the bonfire?
That's a good question.
Go to Toto. I'm telling you.
Oh, look at that. I see what it is.
That's what you
I
want.
like that. I like that idea.
First of all, that extra lip sticking out there, I'm definitely shitting on that thing. So I don't.
No,
like
there's a
this.
cleaning nozzle. You don't understand.
No, you're missing what I'm saying. This thing, there's a flat part that's going underneath, under the seat, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna shit on that.
Look at her.
What,
Look at
upside
that. That
down?
lady has poop falling out of her butt.
Bring up Bidet
I
King.
know it. I know that face anywhere.
Or no, even go to Toto. Go to Toto. Bidets.
Campers, I hope you still accept me being a pinata of poop.
Oh man, do not get into a fight tonight with Dan.
You punch me in the stomach, it's gonna fucking end up all over your shoes.
Well, there's Tushy Ace.
Ace.
Yeah, if you want, if you're gonna go for it, you got to go for it. Go to the Ace. Go to the 600 Tushy.
Damn. $600 that, but
But it's your whole top of your toilet seat. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm
so.
telling you, these work like
Remote
they're
control.
worth $1 million.
Heated
heated
seat.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the way to play it.
But Jacob, will I have a hard time connecting the water source? Because I am dumb.
No, if I was there, I'd do. I might be up. I could probably come over and do it for you in 5 minutes.
Woo.
It's so easy.
Woo! You're gonna be back
It's
next
so
week
easy
too.
to install.
If I order it, it'll be
How
here.
do I get a warm water line?
That
I gotta-
you have to hook up to
I'll do
your
cold.
sink.
I'll do a cold water. I'll learn how to bathe in the cold.
I'll
It's
take
better
the cold.
for your ass.
The cold water is.
It shrinks. Like if you have hemorrhoids, the cold shrinks hemorrhoids.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I love it, dude. This is the knowledge I need. I won't guess where it's from. I'm not going to ask how he knows it.
I was unaware of that.
I'm just going to say
Yeah.
thank you, and I might order that. Because this past 3 days have been, all I've been doing is walking around being like, I have to poop. I can't poop. I have to poop. I can't poop. It stops like when we do the show and I'm like sitting or whatever, like doing stand-up, hanging out. It'd go away. But that's one of those things where you like turn the corner and you're like, oh, fuck, I have to poop and I can't.
Damn. That's just doing. I can't believe you're doing sets tonight.
4.
Oh man.
At least would be distracted.
Yeah, well, I'm doing 2, and then I'm going to go back to my apartment, probably give it a run, you know?
If you don't get it there, though, going back out is going to be defeating.
I did. That's what I did yesterday.
It's cold.
That's what I did last night.
Tuesday is probably not going to be packed.
Yeah, when we went down, last night when I went after the bonfire, I went home and tried, and that was defeating. I did a lap around my apartment with my hands over my head, like, come on.
I'm going to text you all night and she's going, did you make?
Yeah, dude. Every time I've come out of the bathroom, Katie's been like, when I went back to Jersey, Katie's been like, yeah? I'm like, no. She's like, damn, dude. Damn. It's fucking brutal. I'd take diarrhea over constipation
Of course.
any day.
Oh my God, diarrhea. I feel light as a feather.
Oh my God, I feel like I got abs.
When it's nonstop coming, I'm like, oh, this is probably.
Yeah, this now I feel like
I go, I don't feel very good, but I'm probably shredded.
I feel like I have starvation belly now.
A little Ethiopia belly,
Yeah, I got Ethiopian belly. It's just popping out.
a little pouchy.
But The good news
But-
was Katie was
Get it?
Katie was packing to go to Connecticut or whatever.
Packing, get it?
Hey, and you know when you forget you have clothing, and then a couple things move, and you're like, "Oh, that sweatshirt." She was like, "Hey, this gray sweatshirt." I was like, "I loved this sweatshirt. I forgot it existed." So it was fun. That was a little benefit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can feel nice and swaddled in your comfy sweatshirt. when
Dude,
you're-
I don't know, man. My butt gets the butt humidity and everything.
You're gonna have an involuntary smile on your face when it comes while you're still on the bowl. You go, oh God, yeah.
If it wouldn't be too
There it
gross,
is.
I would videotape it and send it to you.
Your face would be fine.
Yeah, I'm just my face.
Videotape your face.
Bobby and I used to do that on Snapchat all the time. When Snapchat first came out, we would just be on the road and film our faces pooping and then send it to it. Whereas Bobby would just get a Snapchat from me and it'd be me going like,
And you hear like the
yeah, we'd always try to get the plunk. If you get the plunk, that's the funniest part. But I'll try to film my face and send it to you. I'll send it to the group. I'll make it I'll make it classic.
a part of me wants to see what you produce.
Dude, if you really want that, you can join my paywall. You can go behind my paywall. You can go to my OnlyFans and watch me make.
OnlyFans just Dan duking this thing out. You can really build it up to a
dude.
real one-time event.
Honestly, I'm more.
You get $1 million in a month.
I'm not only a president. I'm also a client. I'm very excited to see what comes of all this,
It's going to be impressive.
and I'm kind of glad that Katie's gone for work because now I can make my little boy noises and be like, I don't like this. Like with her in the other room, I had to be like, oh, I'm frustrated.
But when you've done it-
God, I'm still fuckable.
That's the worst. How about like it's the push feeling?
Dude, I
And when-
push.
I know.
I keep pushing.
No, I'm saying the push noises, but then like the nothing at the end of it. When you go,
I go, this is it. Ready? This is the exact push noise. Come on. Oh, I mean, what the fuck?
come on,
What the
come on,
fuck?
come on.
You've been listening to SiriusXM's Bonfire. New episodes every Tuesday through Friday mornings and full shows always on SiriusXM.